Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are giving you our top 5 only TV shows of the year so far. So our mid-year picks of 2020.
Yeah, we were gonna do movies, but I decided not to because I personally didn't watch that many. How many did you watch?
Like 2, maybe 3.
So we didn't watch many movies, so we're gonna skip that, unfortunately. But we did watch a lot of TV shows. So we're gonna give you our top 5, and yeah, so read off your 5.
So this video is gonna be a little different than our top 5 TV shows / movies of the whole month. So in this video, I'm gonna give you my whole top 5, and he's gonna give you his whole top 5, and then we're gonna get into what it's about, right?
Into the details of why we chose what we chose and why we placed them where we placed them. Also, this one's ranked. Normally we don't do that, even though, like I said last time, in the future we are gonna start doing that. This is the first video where it's ranked. Let's get into it.
Alright, so he hasn't seen my list yet, so don't peek. So coming in at number 5, I have Riverdale. Obviously it's the newest season since it came out this year. It's on Netflix. Number 4, Nancy Drew. It's on HBO. There's only 1 season. Number 3, I have Dickinson on Apple TV Plus. There's only 1 season so far. My number 2 is Sweet Magnolias. That is, I believe, on Netflix. And coming in at my number 1, what do you think it is?
Outer Banks. Are you serious?
Yeah. Outer Banks did not make my top 5.
Okay, what is it?
It is American Horror Story. The newest season is Apocalypse, but I like all of the seasons. If any of my shows were to come out, I would probably watch American Horror Story first, just because it's so diverse and each season is about something different. Actually, there is a newest season. It's on Hulu, but I haven't watched it yet because I'm waiting for it to come out on Netflix.
Alright, so my top 5. Coming in at number 5, Solar Opposites. It's on Hulu. It's only 1 season. Number 4, Kingdom. Both seasons I watched this year. Yeah, so I didn't watch the first season when it came out. I watched season 1 and season 2 this year. That's on Netflix. My third pick is going to be Mythic Quest, Apple TV Plus. Only 1 season, as well as a special episode. Next on my list at number 2 is Debs, season 1. There's only 1 season. That's on Hulu or FX. It's an FX original. And my final pick, the final pick.
I think I know what it is.
What?
Ozark.
Did you look at my list?
I did not look. You can even look.
My final pick is one of the best shows on television. One of the best shows
ever.
Well, I don't know. It's one of the best shows in the last few years for sure. And it's the second best show Netflix has ever made, in my opinion. Ozark. So she was right. So you're right. Okay, but what I think is, how does Outer Banks not make your list?
I think just because
she raved about it.
Well, I think it's just, so when I like something, I'll rave about it in the moment, but when I move on from it, I'm just like, okay, it was good, but it's not good anymore to me right now. But I think it didn't make my list because I kind of watched it twice. Because I watched it, and then when he had it on, I was watching it as well. So I was kind of ran out.
I feel like it doesn't take away from how much you liked it, though. You might just not want to watch it ever again, like the same season.
Yeah, but when I was making my list, I put some thought into it. I was like,
that makes no sense.
If these were to come out, these are what I'm gonna go to first to watch. I'll make those a priority.
I don't believe you.
Why?
I think if Outer Banks came out tomorrow, American Horror Story, I think all those shows, if they came out tomorrow, including Outer Banks, I don't think Outer Banks would be the last one. Especially the way it ended. No. Alright, so as you can see, we didn't have any of the same shows.
And we didn't collab on this. We didn't say what we were putting on our list, what we weren't putting on our list. We didn't even ask each other what we were putting on our list.
Which is better, because I like the element of surprise. Yeah, kind of like how you guys get it. So, I guess we'll run down a little bit of why we like these shows and sort of what they're about, in case you guys haven't heard or seen it or anything, and you guys want to check it out. So, she'll go first, and yeah, talk about number 5. All
right, so my number 5 is Riverdale, the newest season. as I already mentioned. I really enjoyed this one because it's like a murder mystery, and I really enjoyed those types of shows, like those genres. And they just made it really interesting by making, so spoiler alert, it was really interesting how they made Jughead, who was like one of the main characters, the one to go missing, to have supposedly been murdered. So that really caught my attention and was really interesting. I really enjoyed this one.
All right, so mine was Solar Opposites, coming in at number 5. Hulu original, FX original. Yeah, so it's an animated show, co-creator of Rick and Morty. So it looks the same as Rick and Morty, like the animation's the same. Really funny. It's aliens coming to planet Earth, and yeah, it's an adult comedy cartoon show, and yeah, I thought it was just done really well. I really enjoyed the kind of 2 shows in one with the aliens on Earth as well as the humans into this little ant trap thing. That was awesome. Seriously, I liked it a lot. But yeah, that's that.
All right, so coming in at number 4, I have Nancy Drew. So this is no surprise. It's a murder mystery show. As I already mentioned, I like those kind of genres of shows and everything. But what makes this stand out and be different is that not only are they 2 completely different shows, but also that you get to follow all the leads and what Nancy Drew is thinking and all of her colleagues through all of the mysteries and twists and turns among the show. So you get to watch the whole story unfold as the plotline continues.
All right, so number 4 for me was Kingdom, Netflix, and yeah, originally a Korean show, but it got dubbed over into English. And yeah, it's a zombie show, zombie apocalypse. It's the best zombie show, in my opinion, to ever come out. That I've seen at least. I don't know about if there's any crazy ones that came out before my time, but since 2000 and up, I'm born in 95, but since 2000 up to me, it's the best one. So, yeah.
My number 3 is Dickinson. I really love this show. I stan Haley Steinfeld. I think that's why I like...
Wait. Oakley. Wait, we need to talk about that. Why do you stan her? I don't get that.
Because you never really see her getting into anything with anybody. Like, she doesn't have... You don't hear about her having beef with any other creators or artists or anything like that.
I say that for a lot of people, though.
But not to say that other, like, artists and famous people don't, like, interact with their fans, like, all the time. But I'm always seeing her tweeting on Twitter just to, like, her people, like, to everybody. And she's always responding to people. And I feel like that's not, like... That's a little rare for people to do. Especially, just like recently, she had a watch party for Dickinson. Like, I feel like they don't do that ever.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. So you stand her as a person?
Yeah.
Not her as what she does?
Yeah. But if she were to come out with, like, new music or be in a new show, I'm gonna go watch it. Even if it doesn't look that interesting, because I'm gonna watch it, because
You just like her?
Yeah.
Alright. So continue.
Haley Steinfeld plays Emily Dickinson in the show. She's like the main character. But basically in the show, she's very rebellious towards her parents and goes against the societal norms and is striving to become a poet, which she achieves in the end, obviously, because we all know who she is. But yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I like binged it. Watched it in like 2 days.
We were watching it together, but I just wasn't into it really. But it is a good show though if you're into that kind of stuff. It's good for now because it also has like a modern twist to it to keep it fresh, I guess, for younger people. But anyways, the next one of mine, which is number 3, is Mythic Quest, Apple TV Plus, Apple Original. So this one is based on a video game called Mythic Quest, and yeah, it's just basically the workers in an office or in their offices, and it's just a comedy, and it's the life of them being in their office and working on the game, and having creative differences and this and that, but it's super funny. And then they had a special quarantine episode, which was also great, where it was over like FaceTime basically the whole time, because there's supposed to be social distancing and stuff. But yeah, that to me is one of the best shows that I've seen for sure this year, and I think it was done really well.
All right, so my number 2 is Sweet Magnolias. Such a wholesome show across the board. I'm just gonna read the description because I suck at explaining this one. So here it goes.
I feel like we suck at explaining all of them.
Yeah, but this one especially. So basically it's about lifelong friends that lift each other up as they juggle relationships, family, and careers in the small southern town of Serenity. So I really enjoyed this one just because it's kind of like in the country, and
it's a feel-good show.
Yeah, it's a feel-good show, and I just love the country where everybody knows everybody. And it's just such a good show. I watched this again. Well, not to say it's good because I binged it, because I do that with like so many shows, whether they were like on the top of my list or not. But I watched this one in like a few days as well, like 2, maybe 3 days.
Yeah, she's the binger. I'm not. All right, number 2, Debs, Hulu, FX original, Hulu original, super good. 10. This is a 10. Yeah, the last 2 are 10s for me. This is a 10 out of 10.
Like your top 2?
Yeah. 10 out of 10 for sure. Debs was just super good. It just kept me engaged the whole time. The whole time. Seriously. Like this one, I don't know if I binged it or if I watched it, but I watched it quicker than normally.
Yeah.
Super good. So basically, there's these people that work at, and I don't know why I'm doing this, but there's these people that work at this tech company, and one of them gets promoted, right, to this devs team, which nobody is allowed to know what goes on there besides the devs team and the guy in charge. But anyways, someone ends up dying. There ends up being this, like, trying to figure out how he died. Did he get set up? Nothing was making sense. So if you're into, like, sci-fi shows, if you're into like a mystery show, if you're into things to do with like multiverse, parallel universes, and like all this different crazy stuff, definitely a must watch. I don't know if there's gonna be a season 2, but if there is, I'll be there to watch it the day it comes out. Yeah. So
the very last one on my list, which is my very number 1.
My very number 1? Wow.
Okay, so
that's dope.
My number 1 pick on my list is American Horror Story. The newest season that I have seen is Apocalypse. There is a newer season on Hulu. I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, this is a really good show. I just really love the show because every season is about something different. So you don't have to have watched the previous season to know what's happening in the newest season. And they're really good, I think, at reusing their characters. So if they were used in the previous 5 seasons, or let's say season 1, season 2, and season 4, they all play, that same person plays a different role in every season. Yeah, I really love the show because just the different dynamics it has for each season. So this season was just about the end of the world, the apocalypse in a way. And I like this one. I tried watching it at first, but it was like super late at night, and I was like, I'm not into this. I'm not watching this. But then I was like, you know what? Whatever happened to American Horror Story? So I went back to watch it, and I was like, why did I stop watching this? This is such a good show. Maybe just because it was late at night and I was tired. Wasn't something I was into at that moment.
You were scared?
No, not at that time. And I was also the day we went to go get, or I had to go get ramen for dinner, and I think I was just more into that. Yeah, just like all the things that happen and all the like supernatural things that go on in the show. I'm into that.
All right, number 1 on my list, another 10. Shout out to Jason Bateman.
Stan.
The homie right there. Shout out to Ruth. I forget her name in real life. Shout out to Ruth, the actual star of the show. Ozark, season 3, super good. Every season gets better. If you haven't seen season 1, if you haven't started the show, shut this off right now and go start it. We'll watch this till the end, and then right after go start it. Super good. So yeah, basically it has to deal with drugs, money, cartels, and Oakley barking in the background. So yeah, the new season introduces a new character, which was actually really good, and I swear I cannot wait till season 4. I'm not even going to tell you guys much more about this show because you just need to go watch it. It's better just to go in blind. Just go in blind because seriously, it's super good. And the season 4 got announced. It's going to be 14 episodes, split into 2 halves. So 7 for a minute, take a break, another 7. Final season. It's going to be epic.
Hopefully.
No, it will be. All right, so that's going to be the end of the video. This is our top 5 mid-year shows of 2020. We'll be doing another one at the end of the year. We might do 10 at the end of the year because by then there'll be a bigger pool of shows. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys seen some of these. Hopefully you guys are interested in seeing some if you haven't. And yeah, leave a like on this video. Comment down below any of the shows that you have seen, or maybe give us your top 5 of the mid-year so far. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post another video. But yeah, my name is Matt.
My name's Nicole.
And this over here is Oakley. And that was a piece of us.